Today we are in Bladenboro, North Carolina at Allen Brothers Outdoors. We're going to give you guys a guided tour of the property here. This is a working farm. We're going to take you into the lodge, show you around the property. They do everything from guided hunting tours here to nightly rentals, and they even have a gun store here. So we're going to take you around the property, show you everything, and they even have RV sites here on site. So we're going to take you around, show you everything, and let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to take you guys into the lodge now. This is the original part of the lodge. I think there's 6 rooms in here. I'm pretty sure there's 6 rooms in here. And so if you wanted to hunt here, they do whitetail deer, pheasant, quail, and chukar. They used to do duck species, so they're no longer doing duck hunts. And they even have a European style tower and they're going to show us that a little bit later on today. So come on in. It's a little bit darker out. I found the light switch. So this is the main part of the lodge where you would just come and hang out at. They do have a pool table. They have a poker table over here that you can hang out at, play games, all that fun stuff. Really cool details in this place. A lot of old, old memorabilia for you to check out. It's like a museum of hunting, sort of. I think he said that this chair over here, like the barbershop chair, was from 1912 is what I want to say he said. And there's just a lot of nice cozy places to sit. You can charge your phone. You know your girl loves a good USB plug, and they provide that here. Isn't that nice? Nice big TV, beautiful clock, nice comfy places to sit. It's a good place. So you come around here.
Hold on.
Save the habitat, save the hunt. Conserve hunt share. So you come around this way. Allen Brothers Hunting Preserve. Nice rug. Even the door here is branded from Allen Brothers. Nice big A on it. Sliding door. So if you are here for a hunting trip, they do provide breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That is part of their deal. I'm not sure how much that costs. But here is where you would eat your meals. They have the table set up for you here. And they cook in this beautiful industrial kitchen. I think he said his wife and his brother do the cooking. They cook Southern style food here. So they have a beautiful industrial, large kitchen here. And there's even half a pound cake here. So coming this way, got a little light switch. I don't know where it's at. Right here. Okay. So there's sink here, and there is a communal bathroom right here, or just if you're out in the hall and you need to use the potty. It's nice and clean. It smells good in there. And there's another table out here, and this is a
coffee bar.
Lovely coffee bar. Area. We're gonna have to. And look at the snake skins on the wall. It's rattlesnake skins.
And if we're not mistaken, he said most of these come from the farm.
I think so. Is this an alligator gar? I feel like that's an alligator gar.
It looks like one. It looks like a gar.
Okay, and then we're gonna make.
Oh, look at this old-timey nab machine.
That's awesome. Okay, then you go in this little hallway right here. Turn some more lights on. If I can figure out how to do that. My favorite thing is this tree stump doorstop. Love that. They have a Target. A bad day shooting beats a great day working is what it says. Making your way to the right here is our first room. And it is a deer themed room. I want to say he said it was $90 a night for the room.
Yes.
So this room's 2 people. Obviously each room, there's 12 rooms here. Each room has their own bathroom. So here's your lovely bathroom with the deer. The lodge here.
Stand-up showers.
Stand-up shower with a seat. The seat is nice. That's not always a thing. There's nice fluffy towels. They are very soft towels, nice towels. There is stuff in the shower to use. They do provide that. And there is a place to hang your towel. They do have extra blankets. They have a nice stool there, a place you can put your luggage or whatever. It looks like they do include cable. I do not see USB plugs, but there is a plug next to the bed here. But I do not see like a USB thing. Just so you know. You know, I do look for that. But I do like it's very lodgy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It does feel like you're in a hunting lodge. They have done a good job with doing that. Okay, here's our second room.
Which is the quail room, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, it's just orange. Yeah, quail room. I think it's quails. I'm not very good at birds because birds scare me. There's a lot of plugs in this room. Still no USBs, but lots of plugs. Cable is included. That's Dish Network, by the way.
DirecTV.
DirecTV. Still another private bathroom. Nice towels. Extra towels. Another shower with a bench. They do provide some products in there for you to use. And yeah, it's pretty nice. And then we're off to room 3 here, which is a duck room. This is a duck room.
And I don't know if you can hear it.
It's pouring rain.
But
right
you
now.
can actually hear the rain on the tin roof.
And if you watched the show, what's the show with the
Duck Dynasty?
Yeah, if you watched the Duck Dynasty, Phil from Duck Dynasty stayed in this room. Just so you know, this is the duck room. This is room 3 in the lodge. Phil from Duck Dynasty stayed in the duck room at the lodge. So, just so you know, this is the duck room. And then you come in here. Here's the bathroom, the duck room. I love this detail of this towel thing. It's so cute.
It is.
I love that. And I love this shower curtain. Look at the lab on the shower curtain. I love that. So cute. Same shower with a bench. These towels are monogrammed. Fancy. Then you have your like little game room.
There's like another little living room
Area. This room 4 is currently under construction, so there's nothing to see in there. It used to have bunk beds in it, but he said they're going to be putting 4 single beds in there. It's going to be a kid's room. That's what that room's going to be. But this is your game area. So you have checkers. They have other games available. I love the tapestry in here. So cute. But I feel like I'm in a Cracker Barrel, kind of. But yeah, it's adorable.
I just want one of these safes at the house.
Yeah, the safes are so cool. Look at the little bobcat.
Alright, now we're going.
Now we're gonna head over to the next. So what happened was
hold on.
The place was so popular that more people wanted to stay. They had to build on another section of rooms. So we're gonna head over to the next section of rooms now. So So now we're going to make our way into the next section of rooms in the lodge. And it's the He-Man Woman Haters Club. Do you guys recognize what that's from? If not, you might be too young. Alright, so this is the new section of rooms. And this is where you're going to find more like queen and king size rooms. There are still a couple of split rooms in here as well. So this is room 5. To the left here, you have a deer room. Super cute. Extra blankets. Love this TV here. It reminds me of my grandpa so much. My grandpa had a TV like this growing up. This bathroom is way bigger than, sorry, the fan comes on automatically if we want to go on. Same shower as the other rooms. Love this little duck thing. It's so cute for the toilet paper. This room has gold finishes, where the other rooms had silver finishes. Then heading over into this room, which is more of the duck in the labs. Here's a kettle that's cast iron, and then he told us that this underneath here is from Alabama in the 1600s. Was that what he said? And it actually carries nails. This is how they used to ship nails, so that's really cool.
And it is
still full.
Full.
Yeah, he said it was just loose nails in there. He said that's how they used to ship the nails. And I think that's a really neat touch. But the TV's on the wall over here. There's a birdhouse up there. That's kind of cute. But this bathroom's huge. In here. This is wheelchair accessible actually. So you can actually pull your wheelchair up in here if you need to. And this is a bigger bathroom. The shower is wheelchair accessible
and
with a shower chair.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are handicapped and you need an accessible room, this is your accessible room. And that's awesome. And he did say that they do hunts for with military. So that would make sense. And there's a chest there. I didn't notice that earlier. Oh, and there's a deer on the wall. There's a head on the wall. Yeah, there's a beautiful chest there. I got so wrapped up in the thing with the nails earlier. I was so mesmerized by that story that I missed the everything else. So coming down this way, so these two rooms do not have windows. And he said some people, he was surprised, but some people really like that. So rooms 7 and 8 do not have windows. That's something to note. So this is the pheasant room. It's got a beautiful tapestry of pheasants on the wall and another bobcat, which kind of creeps me out a little bit. But I do love the safe. Words are not coming to me today. Another bird box up the top, birdhouse. I love the lamp. Dig that. You have another very large bathroom in here. And sorry, the fan comes on automatically. Same shower as the other rooms. Not wheelchair accessible in this one. Turn that off. Nice.
Love all these old
hooks. I like that there's lots of places to like hang things. That's very nice.
And that cat is kind of creepy because it looks like it's looking at you.
Yeah, it creeps me out a little bit. And then room 7 is more of the Labradors with the ducks. I dig that though. Look at this. This is fancy. Fancy schmancy. You got another big bathroom in here.
And it's pretty much mirrored.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is mirrored.
Turn it on again. Same big shower with the seat. It doesn't come up.
That's just a bench, I guess.
Just a little tiny bench.
Oh, it's a little bench to put your shower stuff on.
Yeah.
Your
It's just a little tiny bench.
Do have plugs beside. This room has an alarm clock.
Yes. Lots of plugs in here.
And
oh, look, it's a little wheat. That's so cute. And there's a cereal box. It's a wheat cereal box. And there's the Morton salt lady. Okay, here's room 9. 9 is a king size bed. So here's a nice, big bed. I love this quilt. It's beautiful. Very rustic looking. There's a big fan in here. Okay, so you have a big bench in here. Sorry about the fan noise. I can't help it. It comes on automatically. You got a nice, the same shower. You got a basket in here, I guess, to throw your towels in. Love the bench in here. They should have done that in every one of them. I do like that this is in all of these rooms.
mm-hmm.
I like the chair for tossing your stuff on. Once again, no USB, but you do have a plug on each side of the bed. Take it. And then this room also used, there's no light in here. Oh, this room used to have bunk beds in it, and I think he said they're going to put 2 or 4 beds in here.
2 twins.
2 twins in here, I think, is what he said they're going to do.
Or he may be putting a queen in here.
I don't remember what he said. But yeah. So this room's also under construction. They're removing the bunk beds because they were hard to make. And as a person who's cleaned houses before, they're a pain in the butt. Okay, and then you have a nice queen bed room in here with a beautiful orange. Orange is my favorite color, so I love it. I really like this bathroom a lot. So you got this really pretty countertop in here. And then we come in here and we got this nice, this is the different shower. This one's a little bit different than the other ones, with a nicer shower head and stuff. So it's a little bit nicer than the other bathrooms.
And you have access to the plugs.
Yeah,
really.
I like the plugs where they're at in this one. It's like a little queen suite. And then you got like a little John Deere tapestry up here. And then you have this master king suite in here. This is the big master king suite. So you have a luggage rack in here. You got the little fancy
full-size mirror.
Whatever the little thing is by the bed. I don't know which one that is. You got a nice chair. Nice side tables. He said this was his mom's from wash basin. This beautiful antique wash basin. And then you have a nice big master bathroom in here with a big deer on it. There's the shower. It's the same shower as the queen bathroom across. Tile storage here. You can put your luggage in there. And yeah, so this is all the lodge rooms.
Outside of the lodge, they have a fire pit with benches around it, so you can have you some s'mores.
S'mores.
They do have, I'm pretty sure that's what they're using for firewood. Some scrap lumber.
Oh, they have cornhole.
Cornhole boards. Plenty of seating outside underneath the little overhang.
There's a bird over here.
They do have, yeah, a little bird. Did he say a name or?
Some kind of golden something.
It's pretty.
Oh, it's scary.
Oh, you are pretty. Sounds like it got the hiccups. They have RV sites. Yep. I don't see a dump station, so.
Can I see a nurse? Is that a nurse thingy?
Yeah.
So there is power and water.
Yep, they do have power and water.
So when you come to Allen Brothers inside the lodge, they do have a custom oyster table for during the winter time. So what they do is they cook the oysters outside. The oysters go into these little baskets here, and then they
Which
have,
say Allen Brothers. They have it branded.
Okay, and then they have these patented. He said they were patented. Oyster shucker thingies. So you stick your hand in the thingy, you put the oyster on here, and then you cut your oyster open, and then they put trash cans under here, and you throw your shells in here, and you eat your oyster on this nice table here.
Lindsay doesn't eat oysters, so she really don't know the terminology.
I don't. Oysters look like sea buggers to me. So then making our way this way, started turning all the lights off so we don't forget. They also have this huge cooker that they designed to go into this room, and they actually cook inside the room. And I'm not 100% sure how to turn the fan on.
It's the little dial down there.
So he says that, what he said was that if Trump could build a wall, he could too, because when they built it, they put it in here, and
it was open to the air, so it ended up with sand and rain and everything else in here. And that's how he gets the smoke out, is he turns the exhaust fan on and it pulls the smoke out.
And then they cook oyster fries and hush puppies right here in these big kettles.
And onion rings. And this is back to where
the lodges.
The lodge, the breakfast area.
The lodge, and that's where they would cook your food at. And this is the
little foyer area
where the coffee bar was at in the beginning. And now we're gonna go show you guys the store. This is the Allen Brothers Gun, Hunting, and Ammo store. Let's go in and check it out. It's open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
and closed on Sundays.
And closed on Sundays.
If you ever wanted to go to jail, you can come here and no lucky in.
Literally.
Even has the key. And now Lindsay's locked in.
No, you didn't lock it.
I didn't, but why'd you make me a liar? Now Lindsay's locked in.
And it really is Joe. And there's an ATM so you can pay your bill. And this is where they keep the AKs and a lot of ammo. And the ATM. And you can get locked in jail. This is where they do the gunsmithing.
So if you have an issue with your weapon, you can have it fixed here. They do have a shooting range, so you can come back in here and clean your weapon before heading home also. And
They do layaway for 90 days, and you have to pay 25% down, and
they do it the old-fashioned way.
they have everything you need from long guns to handguns. need a permit and be a North Carolina resident to purchase handguns. Just so you know, they do
Carry pocket knives.
pocket knives.
They cover Smith & Wesson.
They basically have everything you need here. Okay, they do offer gun safety courses here, and they do offer concealed carry permit classes, and you can do your gun shooting portion outside in at their shooting range, and we'll go show you that portion as soon as it stops raining here in just a second.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it very well behind me because we're using the GoPro. Our regular camera died. But the shooting range is over here behind us, along with the RV parking spots. But as you can see, the target practices and stuff are over in that area, and there's a big pile of dirt, and that would be the shooting range, so that you can shoot your guns, calibrate them, check them, and then you can take them over to the gunsmith area at the store, and he can check everything out for you to make sure everything's working correctly. Alright, that's gonna do it for us here at Allen Brothers Outdoor. We didn't get to go out and see the pheasant tower, unfortunately, because the rain never slacked up. But this is a beautiful property. If you get a chance, come out and check it out. And we'll put their link to their website down in the description box below, or you can find it in the eye in the sky. And we'll see you guys in the next one.